Hi guys, my name's Yvonne Metz. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, then welcome back. In this video today, I'm going to show you how I make my pom-poms with the Clover Pom Pom Maker. This one I got on Amazon. It comes in a set of 2, and I will put all the links in the description box below. There are a few other sizes, so I'll do that for you. I'm also going to show you a little tip on how I get my pom-poms so that the strands don't pull out so easily. And I'm tugging pretty good here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need, of course, our pom-pom maker. We're going to need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and then 2 rubber bands. So the Clover Pom Pom Maker comes apart like that, snaps into place, and you have 2 levers like this. Okay, on both sides. And this is the part where you're going to wrap your yarn around. So let me go ahead and grab my yarn. And you're going to start on one end. I like to start on this end. If you're left-handed, you might want to go on the other end, but this is all we're doing. I hold that in place, wrap around. I like to wrap it around over the strand I just put on there just to kind of lock it in place, so I don't have to hold it all the way down. So we're just wrapping your yarn all the way around, and then we slide it down. And I like my pom-poms to be real fluffy, depending, I guess, on what I'm making. But with the worsted yarn, I want to say I go around or back and forth probably 5 times. I end up on this side. So this is as easy as it looks. You want to be careful on this side. Sometimes the yarn comes around here. You just want to make sure it goes over that. And this is all we're doing, guys. Oh. And we're going to go back this way. Now, if you're using a thicker yarn, like a number 5 chunky weight yarn, you're not going to have to wrap as much or go back and forth as much. You just don't want it to be too thick that you can't close this like that. Okay, so this is all I'm doing, guys, just going back and forth. So I'm going to finish this. I will fast forward, or I'll just go ahead and pause it here, and I'm going to do the other side also, and I will get back to you when I am done with the other side. All right, so I am done, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to flip this over like that, and we're going to take our scissors, and I went 5 times, so I went back and forth. And so we're going to go ahead now, and when you want another strand of yarn, just go ahead and cut a generous piece like that. And we have these grooves here on either side of our pom-pom maker. Okay, you're going to take your scissors and just go right down and cut on both sides, right down the middle, making sure you get both strands. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our yarn and we're going to go down like this, flip it over, and we're going to go ahead and tie it. Tie it tight, but not too tight to where you break the yarn, and then go ahead and flip it back again, and we're going to tie it again. That's our second time, and I go a third time. Tie it tight, and then I go ahead and tie it again, like that. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to bring in our rubber band, and I tie it, put it around my hand like that. We're going to lift off one side. Now, being careful, you want to keep the strands together like that. Take one side off, You're going to bring your rubber band around all these strands like this. And I've done quite a few, so I'm kind of used to doing this. At first it was kind of hard, but in the end, it really made it worth it. Take the other rubber band. We're going to do the same thing. Now the second side is way easier because you don't have that other one blocking you on the bottom. So go ahead and lift that up, holding the strands together. And there we go. And you're trapping all the strands, and you have this part here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our yarn needle in like this, and we're going to go ahead and we're weaving back and forth through the strands. It's almost kind of like when you finish a project and you have to weave in all your yarn ends. This is what we're doing with the pom-pom. And what it's doing is it's catching all your strands so that it makes it harder for them to just pull out because they're being kind of sewn in there. And this is honestly all we're doing. Now you are going to get some strands that still pull out, but let me tell you, it's just not as many. And then turn it. And you're just going back on either side right down the middle, right here. And just pulling tight, going back and forth, like this, till you get back to the top. Okay, and now the other side, the other strand, I should say, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So we're going to go this way. The other one, we're going that way. This one, we're going this way. See how it's kind of flattened? So take this one, and we're just going to go like this on the top. I'll show you a few. This one is a little bit harder to get in and out because of the fact that we're going the opposite way already. And just like this. And just pulling tight. So this is all we're doing. Just back and forth, back and forth. And you want to end with this one back on this side. All right, so I came back around this way. And like I said, the opposite side will be a little bit harder. So you can always just, as long as it's going back and forth, go around, that's totally fine. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and tie these together like so, and take off our rubber bands. And you have yourself a fluffy pom-pom. Now here's the real test. And like I said, if you get some strands that pull out, like here, see? You're going to, but for the most part, I'm tugging pretty hard here. And they are staying put. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip and the use of the Pom Pom Maker. We just got to trim this one up. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave them below. Thank you guys for watching. And if you don't want to miss my next video, which will be coming up here pretty soon, go ahead and click the subscribe button and then the little notification, and you'll be notified of my next video. And guys, thanks for watching, and happy pom-pom making.